Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom Namo Buddhaya and Salam Harmony. Good morning, my honorable lecturer and my beloved friends. First, let's thank God for the health and change to be here together today. My name is Rista Putri, and I'm a student in Universitas Pendidikan Ganesha pursuing a bachelor's degree in English language education. Today, I will talk about a topic that's quite sensitive and still being debated in every corner of our campus, which is about LGBT and how we should act as a student. But before that, let me ask you this question. Have you ever felt unwelcome just because you're different? For me, personally, I have never experienced that, but I know that the reality of discrimination is real, even very close on our campus. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen in our campus that there was someone who claimed themselves as a part of LGBT. That student was smart and high-achieving. But just because of that, that student was often teased. I've also read a news about a student in Universitas Hasanuddin that received bad treatment just because he claimed himself as a non-binary. He was not respected. Even his lecturer embarrassed him. After that accident, he claimed that he had a mental breakdown. And it's not the only case. Many universities assume that this kind of behavior is not acceptable. So, is a university a place to learn or a place to judge? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not influencing us to justify everything, but I want to influence us to learn to see and learn to respect. After all, there is a human that wants to be accepted and not pitied. They only want to seem as a normal people like generals. So, as educated people, what can we do? First, judge less. Instead of judging, we can keep in mind, what did they go through that made them to choose this? So, we can learn from other perspectives. Second, respect everyone's right to feel safe in campus or society. And last, brave enough to speak when seeing injustice, even if we're not the victim. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this was not a comfortable topic to talk about, and I also grew up in an environment that teaches me it was wrong. But life is also about treating others as human beings, even if we're not share the same opinion. I learned a lot that accepting doesn't mean agreeing, but agreeing means we're not hurting. Before I end this speech, let me quote from James Baldwin, a black and gay writer that also received bad experiences during his lifetime. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. There is no accurate answer, but I want to tell you that discrimination still exists, even in campus that we consider as a place to learn. Let's start from a small things, because a big change always starts from a small steps. Thank you for your attention. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom Namo Buddhaya and Salam Harmony.